Welcome back to Digging Georgia. I'm over here in my little secret hiding spot in the yard somewhere in the shade. Did a harvest this morning. Did some other things this morning also. I'll show you here in a second. But I just harvest some okra. I let them go, you know, let them grow. Get ahead of myself. But here's what I got my okra this morning. Some big okra now. I think that plant just does that kind of stuff. Okra can get big on any plant, but some people are picky about the okra, some people ain't. Because most of the time you're just gonna cut it up anyway and cook it. But see how big they are. Once they start turning brown, you might have an issue because that's when they start getting in the seed category, making their own seeds. But I let these things go a couple weeks, about 2 weeks. They kind of slow down when they get this big. I've seen them bigger. There we go. Pile them on in there. I'm hoping a relative that's in my family that likes okra. I haven't got the message back yet. He wanted some eggplant, and I asked, you know, I put out there who wants some eggplant, and he said bring them over. So I want to bring him some eggplant and then some. Maybe he can find somebody that can take some of this okra if he can't eat it all. But there's a big pile of it. Got in this bag. I'm surprised I fit it all in this bag. Let's see, I'm almost there. This is off my little plants out there. Okra is a good producer of food. Nutritious too. I'm not too big on it. I love to grow it, give it away, eat some every now and then, but I'm not really too big on it. Alright, that's the pile of okra from about, I'm not sure how many plants I got there. I want to say maybe 15 plants or so. Not too bad. Big old bunch of them. Something worthy of cooking. Instead of pulling them off every day or something, you only have a handful, and then you take them off the vine or the bush, they go bad on you eventually. But also I picked up some banana peppers this morning. I'm gonna take down there. Alright, picked some jalapenos. They in the house. And some tabascos, so I'm gonna hand them some jalapenos also. Got a few bell peppers on hand over to them. Some of these I had to pick before the sun got a hold of them because they're getting kind of like that. Means they're gonna, well, I can't really tell by the camera. It goes kind of green, but to me I can see a yellowness, so that means the sun's baking it. So I gotta get rid of them. Even though they're small, they're still choppable. And here comes the eggplant army. I pulled this off this morning. These are the Asian style I got in my garden. There's some you don't want if they, you know, I read that they're kind of like, they have the same stuff a potato has in it. That's green, that greenness. They can hurt your stomach if you don't cook them. So it's not a good idea to eat eggplant raw. But if they got a green one out there, they look ugly and hard and green. They kind of look like this. This one ain't too green looking. But if they got like a hardness to it, a super hardness, like this one kind of hard, so I ain't gonna give that to them. But if they look like that, it's kind of iffy. I wouldn't deal with them. This one just got I put that to the side too. I don't like that. It probably got scraped or something, but it's kind of hard. You can still see the grow marks on here. You see them where the flower was growing, and that was kind of green too. So I probably hold that one. That's pretty. Look at that. That's where it's been growing. I don't know if that's a daily thing or what. It has the same kind of length though. Pretty cool. I'll keep that to the side. You want them nice and shiny like that, purpley, shiny. Check your stuff real well if you're not sure about them. But that's the harvest on eggplant, some banana peppers. I got more banana peppers out there I'm gonna have to take off here shortly. Okra. Let me go over here and we walk over here together and we check out this what I got going. Alright, I'm over here at the garden. What I did this morning, I tilled up I took out the cucumbers, tilled it all down with a tiller, not the shovel this year, but getting it ready for it. I found some cabbage seeds and some collard seeds. I'm gonna probably need some more, but hopefully when I start putting them in the ground, maybe in maybe September. I won't start September, everything will still be warm. or I might even start in mid-August, end of August. I usually start 10 days ahead of a fall or a spring when I'm planting. But all the collard greens, they gone. I done chopped them up inside the ground. You can see the stems sticking up all over the place. And over here, I had them cucumbers growing. I took them down, got rid of them. They were kind of pathetic looking. Took everything out right here, chopped it all up. It's all inside there and inside here. So I'm just going to be working this ground till all month long. I'm going to be putting my yard clippings in there, tilling it in there day in and every week, once a week when I cut my grass. But I till this area also. I'm going to have to work this some more because it was kind of hard, because when I was going through here all season, you walk on it and it packs down. So I gotta let this aerate a little bit and then come back with the tiller and knock it down again and put some grass in there, till it in there, and you can't anything I chop up. All the jalapenos are looking great. Look how high they are. They're up to here on me, but they're getting full again. I pulled a lot of red ones off. I got them in the bucket in the house, but it was getting dark, like that one right there, getting all them little stress lines on them. Got some few orange banana peppers down there too, but they said they get sweeter when they get red like that. I'm not really sure, because I just eat them anyway, any style, yellow, orange, whatever. I might get into the seeding, but stuff don't seem to, if they're in the shade like that, they might last. But if they out in the open, the sun either gets to them or they start breaking down and it's turning to mush. But the jalapenos looking great. Look how big these things are. I'm impressed. Very impressed with these plants. I want to try to keep hold of these things for next year too, because it made me a lot of peppers and it make me a lot of salsa. I want to make some more garden area, man. I'll make that area. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go all down with it. This plant. I don't know. We find out next year. But yeah, jalapenos are looking great. Banana peppers, they came back. I think since I took the big old sunflowers out, they started jumping back. Plus I put a lot of bone meal in there. I put blood meal, Epsom salt, and they're jumping back. Habaneros also, I done picked a bunch of habaneros off, and they're starting to get their little canopies back, getting big up to my knees now. These are recovering from worm damage. I still suspect a worm around here somewhere because something's going on over here, but I can't find them. I have found other worms out here lately, but if there's a worm on here, it's a baby, but about 5 days they become a big worm. I learned that from Kane, I think it's King Star. He's a pepper. He likes pepper plants. He trims them up. I get a lot of cool information from him. He had a little special about showing what a worm can do to your pepper plant and the damage it does. And in about 5 days, it can turn from a baby to a big old pretty green worm. But other than that, as you can tell, the tabascos are looking great. I picked a buttload of tabascos, red ones. Look at them, the red again, yellow, orange, and they are hot. Look at these things. They're very full, man. Look at the color on them. Nice. Tabascos, if you like peppers, you like heat, tabascos, they're not going to disappoint you, as you can tell. And I think these can last to the next year also, if your winter time isn't as bad. Ours isn't that long, so they usually can stay a while down here. Yeah, I got an orange one right there. Look at that. Another red jalapeno right there. It looks redder on my vision, but the camera don't look too red. Bell peppers, as you can tell from the harvest over there, I had a few good ones, but plants are rocking and rolling with a lot of bell peppers. I would walk through there, but I don't want to. Well, I'll go ahead and walk through here. Let's go ahead. See, here's what I'm talking about. The sun had to turn it yellow. You can't tell. Well, you might be able to see. Yeah, see how it's turning yellow? The sun baking down on there, so it's gonna. If it don't grow big enough, it's gonna be growing yellow and getting the sun spot on there and burning down. Look at the little baby lizards. They're all over the place out here, which that's good. They get the little aphids and all that stuff. I haven't really had a problem with aphids this year. Mainly on when I had my beans over there that I took out. I noticed some areas that had aphids on it, but they were bunched up. They didn't know what to do. But these are my red knights, which never get red because I keep picking them. Eggplants, well, again, from the harvest this morning, eggplants are booming. They've been booming like crazy. Tomatoes I'm about to take these out also. Romas I'll probably let grow a little longer, but these I'm gonna go ahead and take out because they're struggling to produce anything now. And I got these tomatoes. I guess I got too much water or a bug got a hold of it, start eating down there. Probably, I doubt it's water. It's probably heat stress. But that's going in the garden too. So when I get done with this, I'll chop it up, throw it in the garden. Cow horns, I'm going to have to do some work down here. I might relocate these cow horns. Still got to tie them up on these little bamboo sticks I got for them. But I might relocate them. I'll probably relocate them somewhere. I don't know. They need sunlight and they need air. They getting it down here, but I never topped them off like the other peppers. So that's probably why they all stringy like this. Way up here, they all just got two branches. And not too full looking like a I don't know what a fully grown cow horn pepper looks like, but as you can tell, I got a lot of work to do in here. Here's an eggplant flower if you've never seen one before. Pretty. Look at this. I mean, this is crazy, man. I think they're related to the tomato plant because they say the eggplants are actually a fruit. And if you eat a young one, or smaller than that, or about that size, it has not a fruit taste to it, but it absorbs a lot of flavor. Soy sauce, anything, it absorbs everything into them because they're spongy, and it has a flower fragrance taste to it, and it's pretty nice, pretty enjoyable, really. It's not too bad. As you look down here, you got my radishes. They're starting to get the radishes on them now. I had to weed this out. I weeded this out a while back, about a week ago. Look at it, it's all back again. I hate these weeds, but they're growing the little radishes on there. They get pretty good size if they don't bolt on me. They get about 5 inches plus. Kale, look at that kale over there. 3 of them. They coming. I need some more kale. I need to plant some more kale. But they're doing pretty good in the heat. I'm surprised about that. They start off so small, and they grow. They grow, man. I haven't put no Miracle Grow out here since I did it last time, months ago. So I probably, if I shot it with some Miracle Grow, it'd probably get some little oomph in there and go up to the sky somewhere. Anaheim's doing very well again. They came back. Something's been eating on them. I guess the worm might have got a hold of them again. I want to have to double check these peppers because I love Anaheim peppers. And look how they get heavy. You know, I made a trellis in here, by the way, for my eggplant, and to keep these supported because they get so heavy, they dangle down, and I put stress on them knuckles, and they can pop them. So I'm gonna have to tie him up again, probably up here somewhere. But these peppers get huge. Look at them. Good grilling peppers. Get real big. They can get red like this. I mean, if you want to plant peppers, you always want a red pepper. But it's kind of brown red or something. I don't know. Look how big this is. Pretty peppers. I probably trimmed this one and pull this one back to that. Maybe. I have to think of something. But yeah, they got out of control. I didn't think eggplant could do that, but they do it. And here's my habanero plant and the planters from last year. They're doing real good again. Been pruning them and see the new growth coming out of there, getting bushy. It's nice. All these new habaneros at the bottom, looking good. Looking good, my friend. You were looking kind of ugly, but now you're looking like a princess. Habanero over here, he's doing good. got more fruit on there. I took all the old ones off, but got more on there also. This one's also from last year. Let me check the dirt in there. Looks great. It's wet, good. I don't have to water that. And the okra, as you've seen over there, all around here is, I got about, let me see, let's count these things, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27 okra plants. I didn't think I had that many there. That's from my seeds from last year when they came up. But look at these okra flowers. Have you never seen the okra flower before? Here's what it looked like. And the same day they fall off and they gone. They make okra. Pretty flowers. One day. Now I got some little cucumbers back here, which they got the flowers on it, but they ain't gonna make it. You don't got enough strength back here to do that. I gotta get rid of all this bull crap up here too. But I got a couple little things I gotta tidy up around here, take all that stuff out, make my walkways for my dog just in case she come bulldog in here. Using a little bit of weed in here and there. And that should take care of that. But thanks for dropping by this weekend. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope y'all have a safe weekend and keep out that heat. Or if you're in the heat, respect the heat. Bring something to drink. Stay in the shade. Wear light clothes. Whatever you can do to beat the heat if you're out in your garden. And if you, oh, look at this. This is what's been eating these worms. Look at that. Not worms, tomatoes. See that? But yeah, beat the heat, y'all.